seasons, our first guest played the cool and chatty single mom Lorelai Gilmore on the beloved series Gilmore Girls. Now she's starting her 6th season as Sarah Braverman in the family drama Parenthood, where she's once again bringing her humor and her heart to the ups and downs of single parenting. Please welcome the lovely Lauren Graham. Welcome.
Yeah.
We're
now,
so excited.
Obviously, go ahead, sorry.
Hi. No, I just haven't seen Aisha in a while. Hi.
Yeah, I'm super happy to see you too. I can't believe this is your first time here.
I know,
Welcome.
I know,
Yeah.
me neither.
We love you.
Hello.
Hello. I'm happy to see you too.
Okay.
The thing is, you're like this big successful actress now, but what I loved finding out about you is before that you really suffered for your art, and you were the 1994 mascot for the World Cup soccer game.
Me in there. I don't know. That was a really low point where I had no money and I fit the costume and I got like $100 or $200 cash, which I badly needed, and it's very sweaty in there. And it just, for next time you go to a theme park, think about the person inside. And all day I was taking pictures, and it wasn't until like 5 o'clock in the afternoon that I was like, oh, I don't have to smile. They can't see me.
Well, you do know how to manage money well, because when you came out to L.A., you had to pursue acting. You had a roommate.
Well, Connie Britton was my friend from acting class.
She's so great.
She's great. And we were the only people we knew coming to L.A., and we had a friend who was trying to sell her house. I don't even remember what the circumstance was, but there was no furniture, and we ate Rice Krispie treats, and that was our life. We had like one pot and like a chair, and it's like a dream.
Yeah, you had somebody to do it with, which is nice, you know. I mean, now, of course, you've just had this incredible string of successful shows, and you are also the author of a New York Times best-selling novel called Someday, Someday Maybe. Congratulations. And you say, actually, that you have Diane Keaton to thank for the book.
Among the inspirations was Diane. I played her daughter in a movie, and I was telling some very boring story, I'm sure, and she, in the middle of it, said, you should write a book, which either was her way of saying, stop telling me this story. But whatever it was, just to have someone who I admired so much just give me that little bit of possibility was, it really stuck with me, and I thank her in the book for that.
What is it about? Awesome.
The book is about an aspiring actress. I wrote about what I know. I wrote about a world I know. It's not literally my life. It's just I started thinking about how audacious it was, in a way, to have the dream I had when I started, and I started trying to kind of connect with who was that person at that age, and that's where the book came from.
Now, I understand ever since your book came out, you cannot pass a bookstore without going in to see if they carry your book or if it's in stock.
Well, it's an incredible treat that I don't think I'll ever get over, to see it in a store. And my editor had said to me, if you ever see it, go in and, you know, sign it, because then the store can't return it. Then they put a little sticker on it. It says signed by the author, and sometimes I'll tweet that I've been to a bookstore and signed some books, and I'll be like, 4 copies at, you know, wherever, and people will tweet me back like, oh, people didn't come to your book signing? There were only 4 copies. I'm like, no, I went, this is just like my whole experience with Twitter is like I'm always communicating imperfectly, and
that's the whole Twitter experience, right? I take it all back.
Yes, exactly.
Do you ever take like a big stack and just put it like right by the register? I'm just saying. Better placement, maybe in the window.
Because I have a bunch of books at home, and I was like, maybe I should just sign them and leave them on a corner and then tweet that. But I've been afraid. But maybe I'll do it now.
Whatever works, lady. Much more with Lauren Lauren Graham when we come right back.
Well, I guess you're too busy to come with me on a surprise birthday trip to Vegas then.
I'm sorry, Vegas is gonna have to wait, honey.
Okay.
Hold it. Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious. Are you serious?
Really?
Yes.
Oh, man. Hey, Millie, what do you think?
Your bag is already packed. Happy birthday, Zeke.
Oh, well, we're going to Vegas.
We're going to Vegas.
From Parenthood, and we're back with Lauren Graham. Okay, Lauren, tell us what to expect tonight, because it's the season's premiere.
Well, as you may have learned from that clip, I take my father to Vegas, and we are celebrating, and something happens in the episode that begins kind of a major arc of the season. I'm not at liberty to say more. And it, you know, it's just a real joy to be able to say goodbye to these characters in the proper way. I didn't get to do that. Gilmore Girls kind of ended when we didn't know if we were going to get picked up, and so so this is really special for the cast and the writers to
Because it's the last season of the show. They announced going in, it is the last.
Yep.
So.
But it's great because you get to wrap it up in a beautiful way.
Yeah,
right?
and hopefully give people some feeling of closure.
Yeah.
Okay, well then, speaking of wrapping it up in a special way, Jason Ritter, Ray Romano played love interest of your character.
Yeah.
So just look at me. Tell me, will your character get a happily ever after? I almost said happy ending, but that's all.
I honestly don't know. They have been uncharacteristically cagey with us as to how the show is ending. So that's frustrating, but it's also fun because I am not lying when I tell you. I can't tell you.
Well, speaking of romance, off screen, you are dating your co-star, the fantastic Peter Krause, who's a friend of the show. We love him so much. He plays your brother, Adam, on Parenthood. Did you guys have to try to keep your relationship under wraps at any point?
Well, Hollywood being what it is, we, you know, wanted to be careful and sort of make sure we were really an item before we made some sort of announcement, and so we kept it quiet at work. And the most stressful part was, as an actor, I just didn't want to act it all romantic toward my brother, because that's gross. And one of our directors knew, and I was like, can you tell? I mean, I feel like you can just tell. And he was like, you can't tell, it's fine. And then eventually we told people, and our boss was like, wow, that really freaks me out. And then he was fine.
You're both excellent actors.
You guys actually knew each other for a long time before you started dating, so tell us how you first met.
We met on this lot, by the way, at CBS Radford when we were in an episode of Caroline in the City. And we just became friends, and we
How long ago was that?
This was, I mean, it was in the 90s, Caroline in the City. So, and for some reason I called him one day to help me carry a dresser up the stairs. Carry a dresser. I don't know, so, and he did. And I don't know, we had, you know, we connected at different times, but then we finally connected.
But did you like him back then?
I did. I mean, he flirted with me. I was dating somebody, and you know, yeah, I liked him, but I didn't think I would never have seen this happen. You know.
Well, you need to write a book about this.
Yes.
This is good. Write a book. Change the characters.
In the final moments, we have heard that you guys are both very much into board games and that you're both very competitive. What's your game and who's more competitive?
Well, it used to be Scrabble, and where we're probably pretty evenly matched. And then we picked up a game called Rummy Cube, which is Rummy Cube, anyone? Yeah. Sort of an oldie game that's really, really fun. And we play, we're very high stakes in our families. We play for pennies. And we kept a running tally on like the kitchen blackboard of who was ahead. And there was a time when we were playing a lot, and I was ahead by like $3 to $4.
That's big winnings when you're playing for pennies.
Yes. Thank you. frustrated that he didn't want to play anymore. Like that number on the board was just, he was like, it's fixed. I don't know, he just crazy. And so we literally stopped playing that game because the $3 was just too much for him to face.
Save the relationship. Yeah. Lauren Graham, ladies and gentlemen. Lauren's book, Someday Maybe, is in stores now, and the season premiere of Parenthood airs tonight at 10 o'clock on NBC. We'll be right back.